You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First this morning, heavy downpour creating dangerous conditions on the roads.
That's an incredible amount of water. There are thunderstorms leading to this flooding during the busy morning commute. We have team coverage as you get ready to start your day.
Crash Clark and Ariana Moniz have an eye on the roads, but let's kick it off with meteorologist Chesney McNeil. How long is this going to last?
It is coming to an end as we speak. That's some good news for us right there. You can see this area of very widespread moderate rainfall starting to come to an end. It is starting to shrink just a little bit and see some clearing up there to our far northwest. Still dealing with it though in places like Gainesville, over toward Commerce, Carnesville as well. Athens, you'll be dealing with some of this moderate rainfall for the next half hour, 45 minutes or so. Covington as well. It's already starting to subside in places like Roswell and over toward Atlanta. I looked outside just a few minutes ago. Some light raindrops coming down, but not that far away. Over toward Canton, you can see along I-575, the rain has begun to end. That will be our trend as we head through the rest of the afternoon. We're going to get some sunshine in here by noon, as a matter of fact, but it will still be on the cool side. You're going to need at least a jacket for this afternoon. More details on that coming up.
We've got a couple more hours to go, Ariana, before we're out of it. Where are you guys and what are you seeing?
Yeah, definitely, Crash. A lot of action on the road this morning. Heavy rain and flooding is pretty much taking over your morning commute. This is a live look at the current road conditions. Looks like we're on I-85 southbound, just passing the airport, and it looks like we are approaching a slowdown because that's what's been the major theme this morning. Flooding has also been an issue. We've seen flooding on 75 northbound near the Morris Mill Road exit, standing water on certain parts of the interstate. Now, we're seeing that the rain is starting to lighten up a little bit, but today is not the day to speed. Take your time. We've come across a few car wrecks. We've come across a few spun out vehicles, so please take your time before you head out. Back to you.
Ariana, thanks for that up close look. It has been a wild start to the day for sure. Well, here's another story we've been following for you. A family who lost their 12-year-old to a deadly shooting says the juvenile justice system needs to be revamped.
And some new developments in this case bring growing concerns. Police now say Saturday's shooting near Atlantic Station is gang-related. Liza Lucas has the latest for us. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning. Yes, Zion Charles's family says that they don't believe he was involved in a gang, but they say the 12-year-old was getting lured by older teens to commit crimes like car break-ins. But because of the way the juvenile point system works, it wasn't enough for court intervention. That system decides whether juvenile offenders are detained or released. Basically, juveniles get points based on the severity of their crime they're accused of committing. Now, the point total is taken into account, and 12 or more points mean a juvenile should be detained. Zion's mom says while the point system may help some kids, it may not help others. City leaders agree that jailing juveniles is not the answer, but some are calling for changes. In fact, council member Mary Norwood says older teens are exploiting the flaws in the system, using younger teens to commit crimes. City officials told 11 Alive they are looking into it, and we will continue following efforts of those working to ensure kids don't fall through the cracks.
All right, Liza, thank you. Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here are some other top headlines.
Former President Trump's chief of staff has been ordered to testify in front of the Fulton County Special Grand Jury. Court records show Mark Meadows is set to testify today in the investigation into possible interference in the 2020 election. Keep in mind, these appearances sometimes change. Meadows tried several times to appeal, claiming executive privilege. A judge rejected that argument.
City of Atlanta employees could get a boost to their paycheck. The city announced a new $9.5 million package to go toward raises. Employees can expect a minimum of increase of 3.5%. First responders could see an even bigger boost.
Thrill seekers are going to have to find something else to do in the metro this holiday season. Stone Mountain Park's popular tradition, Snow Mountain, is canceled, and the park did not say why, but says they will have some other holiday activities throughout the month of December. So polls are going to open in just a few minutes for early voting in the U.S. Senate runoff, and if today is anything like what we've seen so far this week, it's going to be busy. I waited an hour yesterday. Georgia voters are setting records. More than 309,000 people voted Tuesday. To find out when and where you can vote in your county, go to 11alive.com.
Here's some good news for you this afternoon. We should have sunshine in the forecast area. Not bad. 64 degrees. I think will be our high temperature. We'll be falling off as we head through the rest of the afternoon. A bit breezy out there as well, along with the sun. 61 degrees by 3. By 6 o'clock, we'll drop down to about 47 degrees with clear skies out there, and those northwest winds continuing. Overnight, those winds will die down and the temperatures will fall down into the 30s, so it will be a cold night for us.
So I'll let you know how it's looking, or I won't. I'll go the opposite way.
Get to that alternate, yeah.
Thanks for taking such good care of us today, both of you all. Amazing work.
Kept you dry, right?
Yes, you did. Thank you. Stay safe out there, everybody. We'll see you back here. Today's show is next.